Hi everyone, my name is Bharti Chaudhary and today we are going to discuss some of the questions. So the first question says that f of x is equal to minus 6x square plus 3x plus 10. Then choose the set of correct options regarding f of x. So the first option is saying we have to find out the parabola of f of x. So for finding out the parabola of any function, for finding out the slope of any function, what you need to do is that whatever the equation has been given to you, just differentiate that equation with respect to x. You will be able to find out the slope. So in this case also, we will be differentiating this equation, that is f of x is equal to minus 6x square plus 3x plus 10. So let's find out factors of x. This is going to be minus 12x plus 3. So this is the slope that we have got. Let's see whether the same option was given or not. So look, option 1, it is minus 6x plus 3. So option 1 is incorrect. The next, we have to find out the parabola of we have to find out the vertex of the parabola f of x. For finding out the vertex, it's quite simple. First of all, differentiate the equation f of x and then equate it to 0. Whatever the value of x you are going to get, this is one of the vertex. And for finding out the value of y, what you need to do is that just substitute the value of x. Here we only require x, so we have already differentiated our equation. Let's substitute this to 0. So minus 12x plus 3. Why it is happening? If you look at the parabola at vertex, you will be finding that your slope will be equal to 0, right? Because it is parallel to x-axis. That's why. So hence you can just equate it to 0, and the value of x you are going to get is 3 by 12. So your vertex will be 1 by 4. So your b will be also, hence your option B will be also incorrect. Moving on to option C, if x is the element of closed interval 0, 1 intersection with closed interval 0, 0.5, infinity, then f of x is negative. Let's first of all, let's find out what set they are talking about. So basically this is our number line where it is saying that a closed interval 0, 1, this is 0 and this is my 1, somewhere here lies 0.5 and somewhere it lies infinity. So if you intersect, this value is going to appear. Now let's see. I have already prepared this graph. Just look at this graph. You will be seeing that when you take the value of x, which is lying between 0.5 and 1, all the value of y is going to be positive. That's why option C is also incorrect. Moving on to option 4, we have the value of f of x at x is equal to 1 is 7. Substitute the value of x is equal to 1 in the given equation. You are going to find out that the resultant will be 7 itself. So option D is correct. Now we already calculated the vertex and we saw that the vertex is 1 by 4. So the last option is also correct. Moving ahead to the next question. We have question number 2. So the temperature of particular country varies as quadratic function Tn in degrees Celsius, where n is the number of the month starting at n is equal to 0 for January. The temperature in the country is greater than 40 degrees Celsius for months June, July, August and September. It is less than 40 degree for the months January, February, March, April, November and December, and 40 degree for the months of May and October. First of all, let's make a graph so that it will be clear. We have been said that this is my x-axis, which is representing my month, and this is my y, which is representing my temperature. So somewhere here in between we have temperature 40. We have temperature 40 and this 0 is nothing but denoting my January, and this is 1, this is my Jan, Feb, March, April, this is 2, 3, May, 4, June, 5, July, 6, August, 7, Sept, 8, then October we have 9, October, November we have 10, and December we have 11. So the question was saying that June, July, August and September will have greater than 40. So it will be greater than 40 from where? From June, July, August and September. So it will be greater than 40. So it will be, the values will be somewhere here, 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 like this. Why it will be there? Because it is greater than 40. We don't know that what the value may be. Fine. And in January, February, April, it will be somewhere below the temperature, below your 40 degree, right? It will be below your 40 degree. Next, it is saying that in November and December, again we have a below your 40 degree. So whatever the data that we were given, it has been already formed, and it is saying that it is forming a quadratic equation. So definitely all the data will be giving me a parabola itself. With this, it is given that there are two specific months, that is May and October, where this curve will be exactly, the temperature will be exactly 40. So how it will be, let's draw this. I have already drawn. So in case of May, the temperature will be lying somewhere here, and the same case goes with the October, it will be lying here. So if you draw this, this is going to give you a parabola, though it will not look a parabola, like, but you people can assume that this looks like a parabola. So this is a parabola that we have got. Now we have been asked to find out the equation of this quadratic equation, this quadratic curve, right? Now just look, one more thing. While we were reading the quadratic equation, when we were dealing about it, you must have remembered that when we were talking about the downward parabola, you always see that the coefficient of x square is negative, right? First of all, we will be searching that which of the quadratic equation is making my coefficient as negative. Let's search for it. So here, if you look carefully, the first one is discarded, because if you simplify it, you will be getting a positive a. Second one may be option. Again, third one will not be an option, because if you simplify, again a will be positive. So we have two options that are in doubt. That is your option B and option D. So we have to find out such which equation is going to be the proper one. So we have confusion in B and D. For that, if you remember the shifting of parabola. If you remember the shifting of parabola, just imagine I have shifted my x-axis on the upper part. I have shifted my origin or I have shifted my x-axis just upper part. Whatever this is my x-axis that I was considering. This is my 40. Now this x-axis have been shifted to here, right? So whenever the shifting of axis takes place, by whatever unit that has been shifted to upward, what we do, we add that with the quadratic equation. Fine, we add that with the quadratic equation. Now just assume that this is my new x dash, and we have already got that whatever the equation that you will be writing for in the reference of x dash, we will be adding 40 to it, because it has originally shifted from x. It had originally shifted from x. If you are having confusion, you can just Google it and you can clear your doubt from there. I will not get into deep into it. shifting of x-axis and y-axis. You can just do it by yourself. So now we know that x dash is there. Now let's write down the quadratic equation in terms of, first of all, x dash, and after that we will be adding 40 units to it. So you have seen that there are particular values on which these are going to give me this is going to give me my 0. So I can just simply write x minus, this is my 4, and one side x minus 9. And minus a will be there. Why minus a? Because I already said you that a must be, we don't know what any number can be multiplied to it. So we don't know what a will be. Right? And it's given that a is a positive quantity and we have to make the x square as a negative coefficient. We have to find out the negative coefficient of x square because we are dealing with a downward parabola. So I have multiplied minus a, and I'll add 40. Why I added 40? Because it's shifting towards up, that's why. So this is the equation that I am going to get. Hence you can just take one minus sign inside and you can write a 4 minus x, x minus 9 plus 40. So yeah, so which option will be correct? You can just verify. So our option D will be correct, right? Now, as we have found that what will be the equation of the quadratic function. Now it is asking that what will be the temperature in December. So let's see that for December, what the value of n we have. We have n is equal to 11. So just simply substitute the value of here n will be there. Sorry, here substitute the value of n and get the result. So this is going to be a into 4 minus 11, 11 minus 9 plus 40. Simplify this one. This is going to be your 7 and this is going to be 2, and simply multiply it, and this is going to give you minus 14x because this is going to be minus 7, this is going to be 2, multiply this, this is going to 40 minus 14x. So yes, the next option is also correct. Moving ahead, we have the temperature in April, that is 40 minus 3f. So let's see what is the value of n in April. It's 3. So again substitute the value of 3. This is going to be 3 minus 4 minus 3, 1, minus 6 plus 40, and this is going to give you 40 minus 6a. Let's check whether this result is there or not. So 40 minus 3a is given, so our last option is incorrect. Moving ahead to question number 5. Question number 5 says that a civil engineer found the durability D of the road she is laying depends on two functions y1 and y2 as follows, and D is equal to y2 whole square plus 4y1 minus 21. Before starting to this question, I just want to tell you that this question involves a lot of calculation. I would request that please completely do not believe on my answers. Please calculate by yourself. I just wanted to give the concept, and by using that concept, it's very easy to find out the answer. So let's write down the durability equation that has been given to us. That is D is equal to y2 whole square plus 4y1 minus 21. Fine. Now next thing which is given to us is that the function y1 and y2 depend on the amount of plastic X mixed on bitumen, and their variations are linear function of X. So basically what it is saying that my y2 and y1 is a linear equation, and you can represent y1 and y2 as mx1 plus c. So let's write down this equation. So I can represent my y2 as m2 x plus C2. Linear equation, right? Now in the similar manner, I can write y1 is equal to m1x plus c1. So we have got these two equations. Now we have been provided some condition that when we are having x is equal to 0, we have y1 is equal to 8 and y2 is equal to 3, and when I have x is equal to 7, I have y1 is equal to 0 and y2 is equal to 7. So first of all, let's find out what exactly the linear equation is. We will be removing those variables such as m2, m1, c2, c1 by forming equation. Let's do it together. So we have been provided that when I was having x is equal to 0, let me make a line here so that it will be easy for us to understand. So when x will be equal to my 0, my y2 will be equal to 3. This is only the condition which have been given to us. Let's once again check the equation. So yeah, x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 3. So and when x is equal to 0, my y1 is equal to 8. Let's solve this equation. We will be having from here, we can get the value as 3 is equal to C2. From here we got a result. Keep on marking so that it will be okay. From here one result we have got. The next equation is when we have x is equal to 7, x is equal to 7, then y2 is equal to 7. So this is only the equation condition that has been given. X is equal to 7, then y2 is equal to 7. Good. So now let's substitute the value here. Again we have y2 7, m2 is not known, x is 7, c2 is 3. From here, if you take it to this side, this m2 is equal to 4 by 7. This is the value that we got. By using this, you can write down the equation of the line, that is y2 is equal to 4 by 7 x plus 3. So this is the one equation that we have got. In similar manner, we will be finding out the equation of y1. So here when x was equal to 0, y1 was equal to 8. Substitute the value, get the value of c1. So c1 is equal to 8. C1 is equal to 8. We have got this result. Now we will use the next one. So the next one says that when we have x is equal to 7, my y1 becomes 0. When my x is equal to 7, my y1 is equal to 0. Let's do this. 0 m1 into 7 plus 8. Hence we will get when 1 is equal to minus 8 by 7. From here you can find out the equation. The equation of the y1 will be y1 is equal to, substitute the value of m1 8 by 7 x plus c1 is 8. So just simply put 8. So this is my equation y1 in terms of x. We have got this. Find the durability of the rod if the amount of plastic is such that both the functions are equal. Basically it is saying that we have to find out the value of x when y2 is equal to y1. So let's equate these both of the equation and let's find out what is the value of y. So let's Let's equate both of them. This is 4 by 7x plus 3 is equal to minus 8 by 7x plus 8. Take this to this side. This is going to give you 12 by 7x, which is equal to 5, and hence x is equal to 35 by 12. We have got the value of x. Now let's substitute the value in y2 and let's substitute the value in y1. So this is going to be 4 by 7 into 35 by 12 plus 3, and this is going to be minus 8 by 7 into 35 by 12 plus 8. So this will be cancelled out. 3, this will be 5 by 3 plus 3, this is going to be 14 by 3, and this side this is going to be cancel out this is going to be 2, this is going to be 3, and 5, this side it will be minus 10 by 3 plus 8, which is equal to minus 10 plus 24 by 3. This is going to be equal to 14 by 3. Let's substitute the value of y1 and y2 in d. d is equal to y2 whole square plus 4y1 minus 21. Let's substitute the value. This is going to be equal to, so after calculating the value, you will be getting approximately equal to 175 by 9, and divided, this is going to give you 19.44. I'm again saying that I have done the calculation in a very fast. That's why I'm not sure whether the answer will be correct or not. But I would request you to do the calculation. If you get some different answer for all of these questions, you can write down in the comment section. Or you can also contact me on the mail ID which is given in the description box. With this, also follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much, and we will be meeting in the next video.